All rise. Support court with Judge Vunda B is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1078, McKinney case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Miss McKinney.
Yes, Your Honor.
We're back.
Yes.
I hope we are in better spirits.
I am.
Okay, good. And we're not going to allow each other to press each other's buttons, right?
Correct.
We'll
Okay,
see what she
ready.
does.
Okay, so we took the DNA testing, had all that done. Did you all have any problems with that?
No, none at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, have the two of you had an opportunity to speak at all?
We've
No
spoken.
way. No.
Lies.
All right. Okay. We spoke for 30 seconds. That doesn't count. I didn't want to talk to you. You came up to me. I tried to end the conversation as quick as possible.
Your Honor, permission to speak?
Yes, ma'am.
That is not true. He called me and he asked me, he said, look, I don't know which way this paternity test is gonna go, but if you'll just let me put it on you one more time, we can smooth all of this out, blah, 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 all of that crap.
Oh, so that's a lot in 30 seconds.
Really?
No. That's not what I said, but
When he lies, he puts his hand up like that on his cheek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a lie pose.
And you
Exhausting,
found
Your
all that out in 72 hours?
I did.
The judge opens with calm energy, but within seconds the tension creeps in. Ms. McKinney accuses the alleged father of calling her before the DNA results to smooth things over by sleeping together one more time. He denies it, calling her aggressive and accusing her of revenge because he's moved on. The judge tries to keep order, but this isn't just a child support hearing anymore. It's turning into a spicy episode of Who's the Daddy? Everyone in the room feels this case is headed for a train wreck.
Interesting. Okay. So
you see how aggressive she is about this? This
I'm
is
just excited.
She doesn't need help for her daughter.
Just
This is
come on
about
with the
revenge.
results,
This is
please.
clearly about getting back at me and punishing me for not, I don't know, staying with her forever. I don't know.
Results, please.
but it's been 9 years.
I know it's been, odd timing, isn't it? Right when I have a fiance and have a son, that's when she chooses to do this? Isn't that kind of odd timing here, Your Honor?
I mean, the timing does seem a little interesting.
I just came to the realization that, hey, I can do it alone, but I don't have to do it alone. If he's taking care of his other son and his fiance, that's fine. I don't need him to take care of me or my daughter, but it would be the right thing to do. And that's what he's going to do.
And
If he's the father.
He's the father.
Okay, and you're sure of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. All right, well, I mean, bailiff, we have those results.
Got your cashier's check? Because I don't want a
That's
personal
not
check.
nice.
Well, I'm just saying.
You can't.
He claims her timing is suspicious, saying she only filed now because he has a fiancé and son. Ms. McKinney insists it's not revenge, just a decision to stop parenting alone. She says she doesn't need him for herself, but if he's the father, she expects him to do the right thing. Her confidence is loud and she doubles down. He is the father. The judge asks if she's sure. She doesn't flinch, but the crowd knows what's coming. DNA doesn't lie.
Say that to him yet, though.
Okay.
We
All
don't
right.
know if he's even going to be the father to pay child support.
I know.
But if you are indeed the father, I wouldn't recommend you make a payment today because the order would just be being signed today.
Is there an appeal process even if I am the father?
What would you be appealing exactly?
I don't think that based on the way she's been treating me and based on her selective choice of when to bring this issue up in order to, harm my relationship with my family, I consider that a form of harassment. And I feel like I should be able to file maybe a restraining order, and that would prevent me from, if I had a restraining order against her, that would prevent me obviously from having to pay for her child support, wouldn't it?
What is that, a restraint?
No, that's not how any of that works. That was really creative though, but that's not how any of that works. So let me go ahead and tell you what the results say.
All right.
Let's get it over with.
All
Give me a drum
right.
roll.
All right. It looks like baby McKinney, because we can't say a child's name.
Right.
There is no probability he.
Mr. Not the Daddy starts pre-spinning the results, asking if he can appeal or get a restraining order if he's found to be the father. His logic? If she's harassing him emotionally, he shouldn't have to pay. The judge shuts that down. Hard, that's not how any of this works. This dude came in with conspiracy theories, not legal facts. The energy shifts. The judge is done playing nice. Everyone's bracing for the reveal, and she's about to drop the bomb.
Can be the father.
What did they say? What?
You hear that?
What'd you say, Your Honor?
You laughed at that.
Remember
No,
when
I didn't hear.
Oh, let me say it a
I'm
little
the
louder.
only white person she's been with. Remember,
There is
remember that?
no probability that he is the father.
Okay, so first of all, no disrespect to you, but the letter looks a little sketchy.
Okay.
It wasn't in a
It's got
legal
writing on
size
it.
envelope.
That's why it's
So, and I don't trust him because his uncle is an attorney, okay? And his
Okay.
uncle can do
What does
all
that have to
types
do with
of
anything?
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I don't even trust that.
Wait a minute, I believe at the beginning, I asked you all how the test went.
And there it is. The judge says the DNA test shows 0 probability he's the father. Ms. McKinney laughs, then instantly accuses the results of being fake. She claims his lawyer uncle must have rigged it. The judge, stunned, reminds her she already said the test went smoothly. Her denial kicks into full delusion mode. This is that moment where everyone watching realizes she's not just wrong, she's clutching at air.
I mean,
And
the
you
test-
said, wait a minute, hold on. You said everything went good, right?
And it did.
And it
what she
did,
said.
and it was fair that day, right?
Yes.
They swabbed her mouth correctly.
The person appeared to be wearing PPE and the person appeared to work, you know, for that service. And the test itself went well, but behind the scenes, Your Honor.
And it
a lot
appears
goes
that
on.
these results are directly from the testing place. And he's not the father.
He is the father. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, Your
Let
Honor.
me tell you not. No, he's not.
He's the father.
He's not. So you're gonna you're going
lost.
to argue with DNA testing.
Your Honor, he is the father. 72 hours. He has
He
a tattoo
is not
on
the
his private
father.
parts. He was the
He
only-
is.
The judge reads the results again for clarity. He is not the father. Ms. McKinney refuses to accept it, arguing with the court, the science, and reality itself. She insists he has a tattoo on his private part that proves it's him. The judge shuts it down. I don't want to see a tattoo. I want to see numbers. But the emotional floodgate is open. She's spiraling. And the judge is trying to get back to order, but the court is already deep in chaos territory.
He's not the father. He is not the father.
Show
How
me a
many
tattoo.
times do I have to say that? No, I don't want to see a tattoo. All I want to see was these numbers to see what the probability was going to look like of him being the father. He is not the father. Now,
That was way too much, by the way.
You have a tattoo.
excuse me, you know what? I don't even see why you all need to be having a conversation right now.
I agree.
Can we
you
do a
are not the
retest?
father, which means that you will not be placed on any type of child support or anything today. Now, you, Miss McKinney, you do have the right to petition someone else who you may think is the father.
There is no one else, Your Honor. It was him. He has a tattoo on his private part. I was with him and the tattoo for 72 hours. I know what I felt. I know what I saw. Okay, it was him.
Well, there is a probability of something else, though.
Okay.
You were probably with somebody else too within that previous 72 hours.
Oh, Your Honor, you tried it.
There's no shade, just facts.
It's very possible. It's
So,
very likely.
How is it possible?
Because there were
Despite crystal clear DNA, she yells that there's no one else. It has to be him. The judge gently suggests she might have been with someone else, triggering the wildest exchange yet. The alleged father jokes that she might not even remember the other guy with the way she was moving back then. He even tries to argue he might have been the only white guy, as if that settles anything. The whole room is tense, laughing through the mess.
like 6 or 7, 8 hours stretches during that time where I didn't see you or know where you were. I don't know what you were doing. You know what? Maybe I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you don't even remember this other guy. It's possible with the rate you were going in those days. So I'm willing to grant you that you may not have been lying.
Man.
You may
Okay.
not have been lying about thinking that I was the only white guy you were with.
Well, just answer my question. Do you have a tattoo on your private part?
I have a birthmark that kind of looks like a bird. Maybe
No,
that's
it
what you
says
thought.
Mississippi Long. Do you have that tattoo?
Okay,
No.
well, you know what? This is what we're
Never
about to
been to
do.
Mississippi.
This is what we're about to do. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I've already said what the results were, which means I'm dismissing this case. You are more than welcome to bring another case. And if His account is true that you don't remember.
She demands to know if he has a tattoo reading Mississippi Long. He dodges with a half joke about a birthmark that looks like a bird. The judge has had enough. With chaos on both sides and a confirmed result, she dismisses the case. But even while being told there's no child support, McKinney keeps shouting. It's like she needs this to be true, and she's unraveling with every second the court denies it. Judge Vanderby stays firm, but this one took a toll.
You can bring another case after that, but the court is here to assist you. So if there are no more questions and nothing further, which it shouldn't be, you all are dismissed.
Hell no, it shouldn't be.
Whatever. You got a tattoo.
The final seconds are pure meltdown. As the judge walks away and the case is officially dismissed, McKinney still won't stop. She's loud, angry, and hurt. The guy is half smirking, trying not to laugh. The judge's last warning hangs in the air. You can file again if you remember who the real father is. This wasn't just a courtroom loss for McKinney. It was a full-on identity crisis on the record. And just like that, case closed.